Hello everybody, what is up? This is I'm back once again to cast some more Starcraft 2. I'm not gonna lie, this casting everyday thing, I really miss it. And I usually don't start the game until like 45 seconds on the stream, but you just caught it that HiLoPicoLo actually pulled all his drones to right about here, and then he pulled them back. So I don't know with what he was gonna do. Actually, let's check the chat log. Good luck, have fun, good luck, yo. And so HiLoPicoLo's thing, I don't know what that's about, but I guess it's talking about just Protoss, sorry. But anyway, let's do some introductions. Down here in the bottom left hand corner of the map, it is the red Zerg player HiLoPicoLo, and in the top right hand corner of the map, the Protoss player in the blue, it is GinoBuns. So, HiLoPicoLo must have been raged at, but GinoBuns doesn't seem too angry. So I don't know what HiLoPicoLo's beef is, man. So angry at Zergs. I'm a Zerg. You got beef, bro? You got beef? But very uncharacteristically here, GinoBuns going to go ahead and throw down the gateway on 13. Not going to go for that Forge Fast Expand that we see here. And I really like this map for Forge Fast Expand. Very easy to wall off. Very easy to defend that Forge. The gateway after the Forge. Very easy to defend the Nexus first on this map, I would even think. But while GinoBuns won't be going for an expansion first, HiLoPicoLo most certainly will be, as you see here. An expansion before pool, also very uncharacteristic. Often in ZVP you see the Zerg player going for a 15 pull. So this game not cheesy or weird by any means, it's just not up to date with the current metagame. Both of these drones are going to go out here and scout, and they might meet in the map. Oh, hello, they kissed. And I don't think you already said that, sir. You did, actually. You were just wishing him to have so much fun and so much luck. GinoBuns chilled in the middle of the map, and there we go again. Good luck anyways. And it looks like GinoBuns just checked what we did. Cybernetics Core is on the way. And by the way, guys, we've checked the chat more in this game than I have in my entire casting mini career. I've turned into a chataholic, it would seem. HiLoPicoLo going to go ahead here and just do a little more scouting of the base. Looks like GinoBuns is going to get here down into the natural expansion now and see that the 15 hatch did go down. The pull is about 80% of the way done here for HiLoPicoLo. And that probe is just going to go ahead and get surrounded actually by HiLoPicoLo. Very nicely done there, getting the catch. Completely worth the mining time, 50 minerals. Down the drain for GinoBuns. That's going to be a little upsetting. Going to be kind of in the dark about the scouting. Still, it's going to come over here, and this drone should escape just fine. Should see the warp gate is now being chrono boosted here, and no gas being taken. So we might see an old school 4 gate here out of GinoBuns. And GinoBuns, these guys are very friendly this game. You know that, like GinoBuns is going no gas steal. Nah, why not, dog? There is no gas after the core, which is usually standard in this matchup. Forge is down on the low ground, and that means we will be seeing an expansion. Will this drone get out to see it? He did see the Forge, and that drone will die. So, oh, actually it'll live a little longer. Sees the second gas being taken there. The Stalker takes it out. Queens are now popping down here for the Zerg player now that we're back in his base. Let's check the worker count. 21 to 24 in favor of the Protoss. Usually you don't see that kind of advantage for a Protoss in early game. Nexus does go down, so 1 gate fast expand. So not too weird. Actually a little, I don't know if it's safer than the Forge fast expand, but it's not bad by any means. Not as economic, but a little more efficient in terms of the military. Very nice scouting here by HiLoPicoLo. These guys can't see that Overlord, and this Overlord can see everything. Metabolic speed is now on the way, so those Zerglings will be very quick. A little bit of oversaturation here in the main of HiLoPicoLo. I'd like to see him menard some of these workers down here. And I just learned that term, that it's like based off the guy who originally split drones for maximum learning, or for maximum economy, so I'm all on it right now. So a 1 gate expand into a robo here we see out of GinoBuns. We'll probably see him go ahead and get that observer very quickly. And then be interested to see what he techs into. That teching will probably be based on what he scouts. If he sees that his opponent's going roaches, he'll probably just start throwing immortals out of there. Or if he sees he's going Ling and Infester, maybe we'll probably see him go ahead and throw out some Colossus. +1 is now on the way for GinoBuns, and guess we should talk about this map a little bit. Very easy to take a third, I think. We talked about it a little bit. Very good for the forward fast expand for the Protoss. GinoBuns opted against that, but I feel like this map is very balanced. There's very good things for both players. It spreads the Protoss out to take a third and allows the Zerg to take a quicker third, but at the same time the Protoss is able to defend here. And here we see it. We already see the tech already. Robotics Bay going down. I caught that pretty good. Robotics Bay going down as HiLoPicoLo takes his third. So these Lings, if he sticks to straight Ling and Fester, will not be very good composition for those Colossus. Would be very bad for HiLoPicoLo. But HiLoPicoLo is still not declared a tech, as he is still on a hive tech. Not very good there. And seeing that this cannon is up with the sentries, looks like he's going to try to run in anyway. And here he goes. Force field does go down, but not in time. The cannon is going to actually save. Maybe the sentry will go down. No, it does not. Very nicely done there by GinoBuns. And HiLoPicoLo, realizing he's sad, GinoBuns, he's happy, man. He doesn't care. And guys, these guys are so nice. 11 drones are about to pop for HiLoPicoLo, and that will skyrocket him in the lead in terms of the drone count. And here we see he's already up to 40-40, where he was behind. Extended thermal lance is now on the way for HiLoPicoLo. Did HiLoPicoLo see that? I think that's what's critical. They did. What did he click on it is the crucial thing. We will see momentarily. Lair is on the way. Bailey Nest is on the way. So I really doubt that HiLoPicoLo saw that. Observer is going to get in here and peek around. He's going to see the lair is very far behind, 9-minute, 15-second lair. But the economy of HiLoPicoLo, pretty nice. 2 fully saturated bases, all gases going. I'll be very interested to see, and it'll be very crucial to see what type of tech that HiLoPicoLo decides to go for when this layer tech is finished. Extended thermal lance is about 50% of the way done. One Colossus is about 50% of the way done. And HiLoPicoLo gonna have to figure something out here. The warp gates are churning. His economy is looking pretty good, 56 to 45. The third base is up and functional, and gonna be getting some drones over to there momentarily. +1 is on the way. So let's see here. +0 currently, and +1/+0 for the Protoss. The Protoss in the lead in upgrades, but Baneling's speed is on the way. So this is very unorthodox. We see this not very often in the ZVP. You don't typically see a whole lot of use of Banelings anymore. Roaches are pretty good. Ling and Fester is pretty good. But you typically don't see speed Banelings. Spore crawlers are going down here at the front. And after scouting the robotics bay, I'm not sure what those are for. Maybe he didn't get a good scout off and click that robotics bay and saw the DTs. But we'll be seeing here. Right now, I do have to get the edge up to GinoBuns. He is leading in supply, 87 to 79, and while HiLoPicoLo is in the lead of the drone count, the third base is now completely functional, and they got a Ling scouting down there just to make sure nothing crazy happens. Any zealots he'll be well aware of. Creep spread from HiLoPicoLo looking pretty nice. Oh, what was this? We see pneumatized carapace. Ventral sacks going down here. Ventral sacks. So we have Overlord speed and Overlord carrying capacity, I guess is what you would say. Very interesting. We'll be wondering what kind of drops he plans on doing. Probably just Ling drops or Baneling drops. That would actually make complete sense as the Zerg player takes us forth. Baneling drops going to come over here. Drop some Banelings into the main. This Colossus, they're starting to grow though. 3 are out now. And really, Baneling's not too good against Colossus, especially with the extended thermal lance upgrade. 30 Lings did just pop. That'll bring him up to 36. Now up to, wow, morphing some Banelings. Here we go. Banelings are morphing. 31 Banelings morphing as the Protoss army moves out across the map. This could choose to be a very interesting encounter here. +2/+2 melee attack is on the way, and that will make those Banelings very deadly. Queen does die in the middle of the map. Queens are always the first to go, so it seems. And it looks like we're going to have a bit of an engagement here as the Protoss army tries to step in. Force field does go down, blocks off those forward Banelings very nicely. 2 spine crawlers here not going to deter this massive army. Banelings are going to have to get some great connections off here. Wasting some force fields, I feel like, but the Queen does go down and the natural expansion is completely exposed. It will die very quickly. The force field at the ramp keeping all the Banelings and Zerglings at bay, and that base took forever to die. It felt like, will the force field go down in time? No, there's a hole in the wall! There's a hole in the wall! The Banelings going to get down and crash over absolutely everything, but the nice force fields come up. But the pickup of the Overlords! Great micro there by HiLoPicoLo, drops the Banelings over everything! While the natural expansion did die, you guys, that Overlord dropping of the Banelings decimated the Protoss army. 86 to 68 in favor of the Protoss, however. Protoss stuck on 2 bases. How many drones? 55 to 57 is the drone count. I don't know what I just hit. Holy cow, that was scary for me too, guys. Wow, what a Baneling pickup and drop there. HiLoPicoLo, great micro there in a battle that almost looked unwinnable with the force fields, doing a great job. One Colossus did survive to tell the tale, and he's telling all his friends, man, you guys have no idea. These Lings are going to come up here and maybe force a cancel on this Nexus. That would be very good for HiLoPicoLo, keeping his opponent on 2 bases while he himself is at 4, and he didn't even get a cancel on that pile and just straight up killed it. Will this army get here in time, or is he just going to focus? I'd like to have seen him focus it. He's going to go back a little too late. Oh, the cancel did have to go down very last second. Very nicely done there by HiLoPicoLo. HiLoPicoLo starting to impress me a little bit, man. I know this is my 2nd game for your channel, but you got me impressed, son. +1 is now finished for the Zerg. +1 Carapace is on the way. And it looks like for the Protoss, we do see +1 Carapace is about to finish. So the Protoss will have a slight upgrade advantage. Spire Tech is now started for the Zerg player. Very interesting tech to see him go to that. At this stage of the game, going to switch, probably start going over to GG Lords, Waka Waka Waka. And wouldn't be surprised to see him upgrade that to a hive now that he has all 8 gases, and looking to take a 5th expansion over here on the left. So going to take his opponents. That's pretty funny, actually. Where is that Spire? I can't even seem to find it for the life of me. I guess it doesn't matter. This Evolution Chamber, going to want to get some creep over there. Not a big deal. Looks like we are seeing some Banelings morphing right under the eye of that Overseer, though. So HiLoPicoLo will certainly have enough Banelings, but does GinoBuns know about it? And he certainly does. Zealot's morphing in. He's going to actually probably die, and that's sad. Overlord's caught in the middle of the map, and could he survive? No. I was like, oh man, he's going to survive. That's crazy talk. But it looks like here the Protoss army is moving into position to kill some... Oh, the Overlord, Ventral Sacs are picked up. This is some old school ZVP right here. Dropping Banelings on some Stalkers. That's awesome. And looks like we are going to see another engagement right here. Oh no, Protoss, great force fields if the army was coming in. Zerg decides to back off, however. And Protoss looks like he wants to swing down here and take out the 3rd. Can't say I blame him. Or maybe just go straight for the 4th. GinoBuns has to be a little shocked to see that 4th. This 4th most certainly will die. And probably along with every single one of these drones here. And maybe the eggs. But it looks like the Zerg army is moving in here to defend. Will the OV drops be enough? Oh, this battle couldn't look more picture perfect. Lings are coming in. Here come the Overlords. Overlords are going to drop. No, the Protoss army moving out quickly enough. No, they stopped for a moment. Will the Baneling drops get there in time? It looks like they might. Here they come. Overlords are now dropping the Banelings. Banelings are exploding over absolutely everything. Oh, no, but a lot of the Protoss army does survive, however. HiLoPicoLo down a lot. Supply down 50 in supply. And this OV farm could all die. Colossus 3 left standing, enough Stalkers left to hold over, and now more Stalkers are joining the battle here because there is no forward pylon. Just Lings left over, not very effective against Colossus. Might be able to pick off these 2 weakened ones, and it looks like they will. One of the weakened ones will survive, however, and now there are drones being pulled, and this looks to be the beginning of the end for HiLoPicoLo. 20 Lings on the way. 10 Mutas about to pop, however. Those Mutas could actually clean this up on their own. No, the Blink Stalker is actually going to get them. 1 Colossus will fall. Will the 2nd would like to see the Stalkers focus fire on the Mutas. They do, and here come the Stalkers again. Going to continue to work on that hatch and work on these Mutalisks. Another Stalker does join the fray. 119 to supply to just 75. Protoss has taken his 3rd base here, and we see here the Stalker army whittling down a little bit, but is it going to be enough to this Colossus ball? Is just kind of rolling. Zerg now down to only 1 mining base here. 3 Mutalisks are what stands against these Colossus. I don't think it's going to be enough. Colossus pretty good against Zerglings. And would like to see the focus fire on the Mutalisks. Will he do so? 5 more Mutalisks are about to pop as well as Burrow. Blink is on the way. And all the Stalkers are down, so that Colossus is going to get chased all the way back home. Will he kill it is the question. Would like to see these Stalkers turn around. 105 to 73 supply in favor of GinoBuns. GinoBuns, let's check out the economy here. About even. 66 workers, however, for the Protoss. But keep in mind, he is jammed on what looks to be 1 base. And right now here they all come working all the way down here to the 3rd. And the Colossus did escape 5 mutas, are chilling there. Up to 17 is the count of mutas. So HiLoPicoLo, actually with a great tech switch, is going to help him out a lot against these Colossus. Colossus not very good against Mutalisks, if you can believe it or not. This third base is getting canned up. I was getting ready to talk about it, but GinoBuns way ahead of me. These Mutalisks not going to be able to do much damage at all to 5 cannons. But pick them off before they build, and that's all you need, I guess, when you have 17 mutas. Things just kind of die pretty quick. Blink is just about to finish, and could go up there and pick off some extra. That maybe no Stalkers do go down, or no mutas do go down, I should say. But the Blink has been revealed. Keep in mind, this is one of the only mining bases for HiLoPicoLo. Has a couple drones over here, so there's about 1.5 fully mining bases, 29 drones to 67. The income for the Protoss way ahead of that of his Zerg opponent. Would like to see the Protoss go ahead and take a 4th, maybe, if he thought he could hold it. Here comes the Protoss moving out again. Check out the unit composition before the battle begins. 17 mutas, 2 banelings, 7 lings. I feel like the Protoss' army is a little bit better, especially with these Blink Stalkers. Stalkers actually not in position. They're going to get all these Colossus. Could get picked off. No. One does go down a little unnecessarily, a little bit sloppy there from GinoBuns. I felt like could have been handled a lot better. All this hard-earned creep is going to go down there because of the Observer. What's going on here? These 17 Stalkers, or 17 Mutalisks, are what's left. Banelings splattering against nothing. The Colossus will die from focus fire, but is there too many Blink Stalkers? Lings running in, however, but the force fields are pretty darn good. 124 supply to 82 for HiLoPicoLo. The mutas are starting to fall. More Stalkers are joining the fray here, and it looks like GinoBuns could hold it. Maybe. Yes, it looks like he will now. Finally, HiLoPicoLo will back away. 24 lings in production as well as +2. GG. HiLoPicoLo. Great game from both players, actually. The baneling pickup and drop by HiLoPicoLo right like here. Genius. Absolutely genius. But it just seemed like at times the composition too great from GinoBuns. HiLoPicoLo was actually the provider of this replay. So big shout out to him for providing replays where you lose. That's awesome. Hey, I played a cool game. I lost, but it's pretty cool, so you guys should check it out. So, cool. Thank you so much, sir. HiLoPicoLo becoming a mainstay. He's going to be like Codex and, oh no, I can't even remember. Angry Kittens. Codex and Angry Kittens are mainstays, and Echo. So maybe you'll make it into that coveted group, HiLoPicoLo. Send me more games, guys. It's in the comment box below. I'm JermaineSC2 at gmail.com. Follow me on Twitter at I'mJermaine. And please subscribe to the channel if you like my content. Just trying to do at least a video every day, ideally 2 or 3. But sometimes I'm busy, sometimes I just don't feel like it. So, please, thank you guys so much. I hope you all have a great day, and good luck, have fun.